Hello, my name is Jasmin Grandel, and I'm finishing up my summer placement with Prairie Integration Network. This agency is a local immigration partner in the Moose Jaw and surrounding region. The work done at Prairie Skies is very different than I expected when I first applied to work with them. For some reason, I expected an at-home placement to have hands-on experience, and I quickly found out that that was not the case. Prairie Skies works with stakeholders in the community that deliver programs and resources to better the health of all residents in the Moose Jaw area with specific interest in newcomer integration.
A lot of the ideas and work we do involves the social determinants of health, which is exactly what I had outlined in my learning objectives. Prairie Skies takes an upstream approach to their efforts, and they work on filling service gaps in the community by connecting partners with common goals. 70% of the job is communication, and the working processes include administrating meetings and creating action items to keep partners accountable, coordinate the partners by building network engagement, validate ideas and resources through communication as well as participating in yearly research projects, facilitating meetings and administrative work, and cultivating welcoming attitudes and approaches through education and promotion of programs and services.
Choosing a project that would allow me to produce a finished project was very difficult, and at one point I felt very lost in what I was actually going to do. A lot of the work we do moves slowly, and there are a ton of projects on the go I could have dived into. However, I wouldn't have been able to finish them, which wasn't ideal for the expectations from the Fieldwork program.
Prairie Skies is a very new organization, so new that they are still developing their foundations such as working processes, policies, and a strategic priority. For my special project, I created the strategic priorities and the document that explains how we came to those. The project allowed me to be creative and put my educational knowledge to work. Back in March, Prairie Skies hosted a few planning sessions with their partners, and they assisted in the direction of the strategic plan. I took all the videos and slides and reports and turned it into an infographic, as well as a document that explained why and how we chose the focuses we listed. At the beginning of this project, I did a lot of research about the organization and the work they are currently involved in, and the sectors that still have large service gaps. Most of my days were filled with reading the terms of references, research papers, and all kinds of documents that help build the strategy.
The outcome was almost exactly what I was expecting. I had done a lot of research on creating a strategy, and I used other examples from nonprofits for their strategies. I used branding tools that were already given to me and created, and I put together an infographic as well as a hard document explaining how the strategy came to be and why and what we're doing in the community. My timeline to complete the project was on par with my academic timeline. I started the research as soon as we determined what my special project was, and from there I did weekly check-ins with my team and continued to work on the project among the rest of my work duties.
Once I created the first draft of the strategy, it was clear that PowerPoint was not going to do the job. So I had to find a new resource. This was challenging since I knew lots about editing posters on PowerPoint, but not so much with a brand new resource. I ended up finding Gauge Editor. This is an online resource. It is free to use, and you can create posters, infographics, and even edit photos.
The skills that I've learned during my time with Prairie Skies include effective task processing so that no tasks get lost, effective communication skills through email and video conferences, learning how to work with different partners that represent different sectors that affect the health of the community. I feel like I was able to bring value to Prairie Skies and to my schoolwork by doing this project. This project taught me better time management tools, collaborating with others, including my team, and effectively spreading a message.
I believe the project was successful because I was able to complete it from start to finish with the help of my team and tools and resources that I was given. I was able to share it and use it for the organization's public launch, and it will be used on their new website.
It was really enjoyable, and I'm thankful for the skills that I'll be able to use moving forward in my career.